Super Mario, I wonder what's for dinner. Spaghetti! Anyway, let's come back to the spiny riverside. Last time I heard of Riverside, that's when I heard about dubstep. I don't even know what's popular music now. Or popular musicians, or, I mean, yes, but also recently, rather than the last 10 years ago. This decade, I don't know. Not sure what this is. But hey, we got some Mario 3 trappings. Well, I mean, we already knew that. The green blocks are back from the first two, so it probably helps to know what they do, is you just, if you're on them and you jump off, they disappear. That's basically it. Nothing fancy about them, but they're a good addition to the Mario setting, nonetheless. Always look at those arrows to see what they're pointing at. And consider Tetris your music of choice. Because we can just do that. I want to forget to get the, yeah, what color Switch Palace is that? The Fuchsia Palace? Am I gonna run into ninjas that have poison? Maybe. There's some, like, mushroom background sprites that look like they're ripped from Mario 2. Maybe not. Either way, they work. It makes me feel better. A star that makes me go crazy. It's so weird playing video games and I'll be like, I feel so subdued by it all. Oh, look, another one. Oh, look, here we go. Yeah. It's okay. We all make mistakes. I made the mistake of making mistakes. So it just keeps piling up like that. Get yourself bombs. Get your bombs here. Yeah, you're not really gonna see, like, too much, like, level ideas, I think, until after World 1. World 1 is just more like, hey, here's a reminder of what Mario's like. Every time. But it's supposed to be like that. You should always have an easy World 1. Helps warm you up. Gets used to the idea of how the developer works. Every time. Okay, it's another bonus, but this time we just have the, Toad House bonus music, which is just Mario Maker 2 intro, I believe, by the way. Not that that's a bad thing. It's pretty good. I think some people were asking me if I would do Mario Maker 2 Super Worlds that people were making. There's two things about that. One, I generally do not do just level packs that someone just made. Well, for a game that already has its own. What I mean is, like, I would have to use the Mario Maker 2 title screen, so maybe the screen I could use is just, you know, your world, so, I mean, there's that, but the other thing, which is the more limiting thing, is I'm not partial to recording from my analog monitor. Like, at all. Even though I do have the cables, I'd still need the, well, like an Elgato or something. I don't know how I feel about doing that. That's all I'm saying. Plus, I wouldn't have control over it as much as I do when I stream from my computer, so to speak. What was the theme of that? Just mushroom jumping? Yeah, don't worry. We can only get even farther than we've ever been before. Super Mario. Wonder what's behind the door. Sorry, I'm gonna be on, like, this thought train for, like, a week. Actually, no. I'm genuinely excited. It doesn't sound like it. I just had a long day. Or, rather, today feels long. It is not. See, the thing is, when the weather gets like this and the barometric pressure is low, that means I just get tired. There's nothing I can do about that. It's air pressure, my dude. What you gonna do when the air pressure comes for you? Bad clouds, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they get the Sephiroths after you? Bad cloud. It's very bad. Yeah, we got bouncy mushrooms. Okay, that's something. Not that you could tell until you actually bounced on it, but hey, they're bouncy. And they're blue. interesting fact, because I had forgotten it while starting this game, is if you drop yourself off with the Yoshi, you still keep the Yoshi, it's just that you lose your power-up, so don't try to jump off, or just kill your Yoshi. Don't try to jump off Yoshi just because you're about to fall down, because that way you can keep it. The rare, the good ending of Mario dumps off Yoshi. He dumps himself off with Yoshi, and understands his pain. And they form a better bond for years to come. Check this out. I'm going into the sky. Oh, yeah, Mario 2 music, okay. Yeah, I hadn't elected to do the much older Mario NES games, really, except Mario 3. May have mentioned why. It's simply... There's only so much mileage you can get out of very old Mario, okay? Like Mario 1 style, especially. Just see the same row of bricks everywhere. Everywhere I see bricks that look the same. Not that people aren't doing good things with it. They are. Just not enough for me to want to do as a channel project, that's all. Bob-omb plains, but not yet. I must go back to the bouncy place, so I may get access to a secret, which I believe is a secret level we can access from our BH. With my beachin'-ass PhD. If I had one, this is where I'd put it. It's like, this is where I'd put my PhD, if I had one! Yeah. That's okay. I can be on the same wavelength as someone with a PhD. I just don't have any accreditations. Nor do I think they would be worth it for me in the first place, considering how much it costs to get even that far in the first place. Even if you can afford it, there's still cost going into it, you know what I'm saying? Very costly experiences for a very costly Mario person. The green does not bounce. The blue bounces. The blue is good! The blue is good! The green is evil. The green is evil! Actually, no, it's the green is good! Yeah, because that sounds more like gun. Oh no, my platforms are whiplashing. They're moving from side to side. I'm on Steam Next Fest, and my wish list is even better than it was. I even like trimmed the fat off, as in like stuff that I don't really think is, well, while fun is not worthwhile anymore. That means all roguelikes, gone. All idle games, deleted. Stuff like Vampire Survivors, absolutely gone. Emerald Summit. Oh, what could that mean? It could mean Sonic 2! The secret Sonic 2 video! All of a sudden. Yeah. That was another factor in me not doing this as soon as possible, is because it was using a lot of assets from games I wanted to actually cover first, like Sonic and Crash Bandicoot, as well as some other games I didn't even get around to yet, which I will. Like, say, the other Crash Bandicoots, or even other Marios? Well, not Mario Maker, but something to that effect. Good thing this is a World 1 level, because, you know, a tubular in World 1 kind of has to be easy, so you get to actually enjoy the balloon power-up as to what it does. Oh, interesting. They actually, I wonder who added the custom sprite for the Raccoon Mario's balloon form. I was not aware of that. Oh no, here comes the Bullet Bill Hammer Brother, which I have anointed as Blaster Brothers, as opposed to the one that throws bombs, which I call the Bomber Bros. Yeah, basically anytime I say a Hammer Brother that does something unique, I'm going to try to give it a name. And people have been asking what the name of that would be. I'd be like, yeah, that's Blaster Brothers. I don't know if that's its official name, but it's a name that works good enough for me. As opposed to Bill Brothers, because that's not quite right. That'd be like if there was side-by-side bullets. It's not like that. But is everyone a brothers in this brothers world? Yeah, probably. Oh man, let's go to the special zone! Oh wait, no. Sure do want to play some more Sonic soon. Next Sonic project, mind you, is probably going to be Sonic 3 Knuckles. Because that's just how it goes. And don't worry about the whole cartridge thing. That's already been worked out. That's not the thing. The thing is, I think it's going to be like... I'll actually bring Tails with me this time, because Tails will have no effect on the special stages whatsoever. And we'll get some Knuckles action. That'll be like a different set where I play as Knuckles. It'll be the first game I've actually played the channel where I'm using... Actually, no, it's the second game, because I experimented with deciding how I'd start as different characters in a video, starting with Hexen. So I could do that for Sonic 3, actually, so don't worry. We'll do... Yeah, okay. Just give me some time. It's going to be less a factor of how to do the special stages, and more like where to find them. Playing the game, though, it's like, nah, I got that down, man. Bow-bomb planes, not bob-bomb, bow-bomb. Difference. It's a very different place. So I expect tons of explosions. Don't let me down. Don't see any yet. But it's too early to concede to fate. To concede to fate, not concede fate. You want to try conceding fate? Good luck. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, interesting. So now we know what it looks like when green coins try to solidify. I mean, frog coins. Look, man, they're green. Okay, yeah, he even calls it frog coins. So, yeah, more Mario RPG stuff. Great. Is there a real difference between them and how they work in Mario RPG? Not really. It's just a different currency that frogs especially enjoy. Among other things, so don't worry about it too much. But frog coins are very valuable. Very valuable. I would not waste them on consumables. Let me put it that way. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And then go up and go down into this freaking world. I guess this is 3D World music. Where's your playthrough of 3D World, man? Oh man, I wish. Probably could have. But then I have to account for like Bowser's Fury or some shit. See, I'm afraid of playing the latest games now because I'm worried they'll like be re-released 10 years later as definitive edition now. So right now my cutoff point for wretchedness might actually be up to 2010. So, quite squarely, I've stopped myself, when it comes to consoles, I mean, I've stopped myself at the GameCube, PS2, Xbox, Original Edition, Do Not Steal. For stuff that's on Steam, or indie game-wise, yeah, don't worry about it. Although, if you're in early access, that means you're not getting a playthrough by me yet. That's just how that works. Though, if you really need beta testers, why early access? Can't you just hire them and pay them money to play your game that might be not working? Like, no, we pay you to play it. Yeah, like, early access, people paying to be beta testers. It's like, oh, really? Great, cool. But I would much value the work of someone who's actually good at debugging. More likely, not so much good as being able to put all the time into that. But alas, it looks like the background is eating me. Oh no, the poor bullets. Now this is funny because those things didn't spawn, so now we're... Actually, no, they did. We just have to run back this way. It's very convenient for me. So yeah, were there bombs and shit? Oh yeah, here are the bombs. Nice redecoration of that tile. The Greco-Roman tile, you know what I mean? This thing. Whatever it looks like, I like it. Now it's like a nice bronze color. Or, yeah, it's either a bronze or just plain old copper. It might be a copper color. It's good. Except bronze would be a bit more yellower. But I'm not a color scientist. I'm an angry scientist. I am not mad. I am angry. Angry about science. Coming to your world. Look, man, it was so muggy outside, I had to have caffeine. I'm like falling apart over here. Falling apart at the seams. What could you possibly do? not get the freaking bonus. There's no bonus to be had here. If anything, you should just not touch the tape so you get a free coin. Alrighty. The Darkness Dungeon. By the way, this is not where the video ends. If you could just look to your right over there. That's where the video is going to end. That's a quirk that's only going to apply to this one, though. Although I've seen that function where it's like airship after castle before, so it'll be fine. Welcome to the Magitech Research Facility. We have adopted into the Mario world. Sorry, I haven't actually played the Final Fantasy games too much. Oh, I've played Final Fantasy 1, a bit of 2. I don't want to play 2. And 4. But I have not played 6, which is weird, because you think I would have done that. Let's just say at the time that those things existed, I wasn't actually an RPG person until, like, adolescence. When someone was like, hey, try it. I'm like, okay. So, naturally, my gateway into RPGs was, imagine that, Mario RPG. Along with Paper Mario afterwards. It's very true. A lot of my discoveries have been just, like, offshoots of Nintendo or DOS. No, really. Dun, dun, dun. I really like this. Like this tune. It's very industrial. Trent Reznor is probably gonna be the boss of the castle, right? No, actually, no. We do have Koopalings. Don't you worry about that crap. Unfortunately, I don't seem to remember which Koopaling is the boss of which one, without explicitly putting their name in, so just deal with it. Also, it doesn't really matter what order you put the Koopalings in anymore. You can just put them in any old-fashioned order. I don't care. Although, generally, people like putting Ludwig last, so I'm like, yeah, because he's the best. It did not happen this time, though. Put the lights on, I can't see. And remember, ninjas have to train in darkness, so if they see in a disco ball, you're dead. This has been your Ninja Training 101 course. Introduction. Orientation. Tutorial. There's a lot of question blocks to be asked about the ninjas, but the ninjas would like to tell you that the plural of ninja is just, in fact, ninja. Don't be a bitsu. Practice ninjitsu. I don't know what a bitsu is, but I don't give a bitsu shitsu about it. Yeah, take that, skeletons. I don't know why, but this particular mod has a habit of giving me mushrooms when I already have enough power-ups to not be given mushrooms. It just forces mushrooms upon me, like they're going to be useful, and then they're not. I don't much care for that mechanic. At least not without explanation. It's like, okay, nothing above mushroom, sure. Hey, it's Iggy, doing Iggy things. I guess the only thing I really have to watch out for is the Bowser statue moving up and down. And dudes jumping. That sounds about right. Actually, no, he's shooting fire too now. But if that's all we're doing is dodging fire, I guess I gotta watch the hitbox. Watch the hitbox to what you're doing with me. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. See, now I can criticize my gameplay. There we go. That is clear. It is clear to me you are the defeater of Iggy Pop. Wasn't Iggy Pop on Star Trek? Maybe. Alright. Bowser Showdown, which, yes, but also too soon for that. Get a sneak preview of Bowser doing Bowser things. Although, a pro tip foreshadowing, this is not how he's going to be at the last part of the game, so get used to this. Or don't get used to it. Whatever you want, that's good by me, and it's bad by you. There was a fight in words. Yes, they are. Look, it's Wing Fortress. Wow. We can just shove all the Sonic 2 assets in here if we want. We sure can. Sure you can. gears don't even move. That's upsetting. But I guess if it's a World 1 airship, it can't be too powerful, right? This is funny because the bolts are constantly shooting up from nowhere. I could just, well, let's just say I could easily get 1-ups that way. Especially if they shoot at a constant rate. There's even sideways bullet bill blasters that do that, and you'll just be able to jump them and be like, okay then, you asked for it. Oh look, even those are proper bullet bills. They're not little cannonball things. Let's see what's inside. We still need the coin. Okay, we're inside the ship. Fine. Getting little buzzsaw. It's me, Buzzsaw Benny. Much like Bumpin' Benny, but with buzzsaws. I'm taking a look up how that worked now. I had a Bumpin' Benny game when I was younger. I was like, oh boy, here he comes, Bumpin' Benny. That'd be annoying by just, well, pretending I was Bumpin' Benny and spinning around like a maniac, bumping into people. I guess that does sound like me. I apologize for your time. Do-do-do. Could that fall down? Actually, no, it does not. Interesting. Make sure the switch is off. Keep your Nintendo Switch off. Alright, the goal is to just dispose of the Bowser by hitting the block so that he falls down into nothingness! That's all you gotta do. And I got our coins already, so yeah. That's been the hardest thing about this, is not even so much as dying as in trying to keep my coins, so I get a little, antsy about trying to beat the game as a result. It's just like, oh no, I gotta get all the coins before it's too late, before I just die spontaneously through no fault of my own. I'm falling! Okay. Get out of here. No one likes you. And that's it. You just touch the question orb and reveal to us your daily fortune. My daily fortune is, your once beloved character shall become an elephant. The fortune's true! Next time on Classic Mario World 3, we go to the beach. And World 2 is basically the beach. So, that's a good theme. Although I wouldn't expect that to be World 2, but hey, you know, I'll take it, Beach Mario. That's really good.